Alright, so I'm Nick, and welcome to the Painter's Mess. So today's video is really just going to be kind of an update and kind of a can I make a legitimate painting video while deployed with very little and minimal equipment. So let's get started. So to begin with, I'm recording on my iPhone, which is better than the integrated camera from my laptop, and it's significantly different. The integrated camera is like super foggy and stuff like that, but I managed to utilize my iPhone as a camera to make this video, and picture quality is significantly better. So I'm also using this little lavalier, which I had in the previous video. It has my main microphone. It's not a nice Yeti microphone on a stand, but it will do the job, and I think it comes in pretty clear. So one of the big things that I realized that I did not pack, and obviously I didn't make the video that talks about what I did pack, but to be quite honest, I packed all of my paints wet palette, no models, 2 Elgato lights, little square lights, probably about that big or so, a camera stand, and when I say camera stand, it's a like tiny tripod that's maybe a foot tall, brushes and hobby supplies, but no like desk attachments, nothing grand that I couldn't fit. I do have my hard cutting mat. I brought one of those, and because it fit in my suitcase, and that's pretty much it. Cables to make sure that I could get everything hooked up. So I'm starting very minimally, and I don't really have a whole lot in ways of getting my phone at a good angle to get down and get a good image of painting, but I did manage to find a setup that is functional, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. So let me turn on that little bit of video and we'll start talking about it. I did manage to finally get settled in, and I got my mailing address, and I had my partner send out a box of miniatures that I had pre-packed, and I described it as, a square box, 10 pounds, and because I labeled all my boxes, and they picked a square box that was 10 pounds, but it was not the same one that I originally had intended. They actually picked a bigger one, and it came with a few different things. So a couple of these objective markers that I 3D printed and put on MDF bases, a lot of kill team stuff, like kill teams, just teams. So I had 2 different themed Chaos Space Marines teams in there. I had the crew kill team, I had the Death Corps Krieg kill team, and then a couple random odds and end models. So like one was a Sisters of Battle, and the other one was a Necromunda model. And basically there's just things that I wanted to paint at some point, and I had the ability to bring with me or to pack and eventually just kind of slap paint on and have fun with it, because I have the time to do that, kind of. So I pulled out one of these, and I'm just slapping some primer on there, just so I had some kind of paint on this model or this objective marker. So as of what you can see, there in the bottom left, there is that Chaos Space Marine that I do take out and kind of put a little bit of paint on as well. It is not Death Guard, but Death Guard-esque, but Nurgle themed, green, and the pale of the Death Guard. So you'll see as I do the trim for the most part, and do a couple odds and ends on the model. But basically this was a test on how the camera was going to work on the lights. So directly above me, luckily there is a light that shines straight down for the most part. It's just slightly angled, kind of actually right about my right shoulder. So it kind of works really well. And then I have these two square Elgato lights that have these kind of awkward stands, but they're basically for like putting on the front end of your monitor so you can have a front light in your face. But they work really well. They're super nice. And then I can angle them one on both sides of me and give myself a good set of painting lights. So that's kind of where the light is coming from in regards to, the video that you're seeing right now. The one thing I don't have is a tall enough stand to get an overview of the painting desk. So on the right hand side, the left hand side, you can see this like white thing, and it's kind of covered in lint, and that is a lamp. So I have the tripod sticking out kind of at an angle like this from the lamp, and it's giving me this kind of decent enough angle to paint on or to record from, and it is very flimsy and not very sound and stable, but it functions enough to make a good video, it looks like. So that's kind of how I'm going to have to record most of my videos from here on out. I could have my partner send my recording stuff, but then at some point I'd have to ship it back. And if this works and I can make a decent video this way, then I'm just going to do that. So hopefully it turns out well, and you guys can give me some comments in the below. Comment below if you think it looks good, if you think if it'll be functional regardless of kind of how silly it is. So I'm gonna skip forward a little bit because I managed to. It's high enough to where I can actually hold the model kind of at my face, like where this lavalier is, and paint here. Put my elbows on the desk and kind of have a better posture. So tell me what you think, because from my perspective, the video looks great, and like the recording with the phone looks fantastic. So if this is how I have to do it from here on out, then I can do this until I lose my mind, and doing a couple videos here and there until I leave or until my deployment's done. Then I think this would be just fine. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Just let me know what you think of the video quality and all that. And pretty much this is how a lot of the videos will be. Obviously changes can be made depending on whatever I can get in here to make it work a little bit better. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. So the last thing I'm going to say is I think from here on out, I'm going to make kind of these, kind of like the previous video where I'm kind of just talking as like a vlog in regards to the deployment, but I'll probably just link them or link a playlist in each of the descriptions. I don't really feel like I'm going to post them publicly, not publicly, but post them as like regular content. I kind of just want to put them, out into the ether in case people have questions, or obviously many of us are veterans that play this game, or people who think about maybe joining the military at some point, or the reserves, and I might just throw those videos up there, and if people decide to click on them, cool, that's great. I love it. And if not, then they're just out there in the ether in case anybody ever comes across them. So I might start doing that. And it also helps, mentally process things, right? So being able to just talk, and it's kind of therapeutic, and kind of go through that process of all the things that we go through while deployed. So that's kind of just my intent for the future in regards to like deployment content. But other than that, hopefully this video doesn't turn out too bad. It looks decent. And if you guys have any comments, please put them down below. If you made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate it. I can't rightly say again that I feel like this video might be worthy of your subscription, but if you feel like it has been, or if you feel like you're excited to see what kind of content that I'm going to make, please gently hit that subscribe button, and that would honestly make my day. So I do have a lot of cool things on order, as these releases are coming out, specifically, Epic and Legion Imperialis and the battle boxes that are coming out and all that. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video.